Hello and welcome to Math 200 Introduction to Probability and Statistics online at Cañada College. My name is Ray Lapus and I will be the instructor for this course. This is the first part of a three-part orientation, and in this part we will discuss our expectations and signing in for the course and the syllabus and schedule. First, let's talk about some quick summary bullet points. The class will be using our learning management system for the college and our district called Canvas. The web address is smccd.instructure.com. This class is fully online, but we need to get our exams proctored to keep our articulations with our four-year university partners. We will use Proctorial, and for that you will need a webcam and Google Chrome. If you want more information about Proctorial, you can go to proctorial.com. I will also give more information as our tests get closer. Our homework assignment will be hosted through an automated learning system called My Stat Lab. Just as a note, I want to highlight that you can make up to 7 homework assignments by sending me an email with a subject Math 200 Makeup Homework. More details can be found in the syllabus, and we will go over that in a few minutes. And finally, I want to stress that this is a 17.5-week course that's being compressed into 6 weeks. So you're going to be expected to spend about 20 to 40 hours a week, like this was a full-time job. So I want you to take careful consideration about your time management, and planning for this course. If you're not already enrolled in this course, you will need an authorization code, and with that you can do this in person through our orientation, or you can send me an email at rlapuz2@my.smccd.edu. Speaking of my.smccd.edu, everybody who's enrolled in a course at Cañada College or in any course in any college in our district, Skyline, CSM, or Cañada, will receive an email address that you can use. I highly suggest that you take advantage of this email because anything that we do through Canvas will be sent through this email. You can forward it if you want, but you should have the my.smccd.edu email. If you don't know where that is, or if you have not accessed this before, you can go to WebSmart and find this information at the bottom of the home page. This is going to be important for us because any communication that we do through Canvas will be sent to this email. This includes announcements and any notifications you may have. Now let's take a look at the syllabus and schedule. This is our syllabus. Again, my email is rlapuz2@my.smccd.edu, and this is going to be the best way to get a hold of me. Our courseware is going to be through smccd.instructure.com. I don't have formal hours, but we can set up hours either online or in person at the Learning Center, or we can even do a conference through Canvas. The summer session goes from June 11th through July 20th. And again, this is an online course, but our exams need to be proctored. So our first exam needs to be completed by June 28th, and our final exam needs to be completed by June 19th. Our main way to do the proctoring will be through Proctorial. But I'm going to give an option for those people who do not want to have their webcams turned on, that they need to go to the Learning Center to take our exam. You will get 3 chances to complete them. So if you do the Proctorial, you can do this anytime, anywhere. If you decide that you want to take your exam at the Learning Center, then you have to make sure that you schedule the time to come up to our college to take the test. And if you need to take it multiple times, then you'll have to come back at different times. So I just wanted you to take that into consideration when you're planning. We have prerequisites for this course. If you're already enrolled in this course, then you're all set. If you're not enrolled, you have to make sure you complete Math 120 or have something that's equivalent that you can provide for our counseling department. They are the ones that can lift the prerequisite blocks. Our course description is that we're going to discuss descriptive statistics, some sampling distributions, inference, hypothesis testing, regression, correlation, contingency tables, and we have one more topic called analysis of variance that we will cover at the very end. Again, our learning management system is through Canvas. Our text can be found with our homework system, and that is through My Stat Lab. Now, normally you would log into My Stat Lab separately, but nowadays we're using an inclusive access through Canvas. So once you log into Canvas, there is going to be a link to My Stat Lab, and once you open that link for the first time, you will agree that you will purchase this online access. By purchasing this online access, you will get billed through WebSmart. So you don't have to physically pay for this at the bookstore or even online. Instead, you will get a bill from our college through WebSmart saying that you are in this course and you are going to be using My Stat Lab. If you have any questions about that, you can contact our bookstore at asking about inclusive access. We can recommend a calculator for you to help you go through some of the problems in this course. You can also use any of the online resources that we have that the My Stat Lab has, and I'll talk about that in the third part of the orientation. We have a set of student learning outcomes here, so you can go ahead and take a look at that. We have resources in our college, from the Learning Center to the Disability Center to a bunch of other things. You can go to our home site at cañadacollege.edu and search through any of the student services that you might be interested in. We have an academic integrity policy, and that policy basically says do not cheat, and the details for that can be found in this link. Your grade will be determined by 4 categories. The homework is going to be worth 20%, the midterm will be worth 40%, the final exam will be worth 35%, and journals will be worth 5%. I have allowed 2.5% on extra to be extra credit by going through the study plan tutorials. Now, since we are going really fast in this course and we only have 6 weeks, it might not be the best way to get your extra points. The best way to probably get your extra points is make sure you do well in the homework assignments, the midterms, and the final exams. Make sure you complete all your journal assignments to get the full 5% of your grade. Our grading scheme will be the regular plus and minus grading scheme, and the breakdown is in your syllabus. Our courseware is through Canvas. Like I've mentioned before, Canvas has the following layout of its menus. We have the home page, we have the syllabus page, announcements page, assignments page. You can access your grades, you can take a look at some discussions, and there are other links that are related to the college. My Math Lab, or My Stat Lab, has the following and a little bit more of these menu items. There's a browser check, there's a homework, there's a study plan link. StatCrunch is one of those other tools that you can use in place of your graphing calculator. The e-textbook can be found on this site as well. We have some extra tools for success that you can explore depending on how you learn your math material. And the multimedia library is a way to access all the learning tools that you have. Okay, so this is our syllabus. We have a small schedule here that's laid out by dates, and you can see when your homework assignments are due, when your journal assignments are due, when your midterm is due all the way up to your final exam. We have other administrative dates here that you could have found in WebSmart. I also want to point out that there's another document that has your summer Math 200 deadlines at a glance. So this calendar starts with Monday and ends on Sunday of the week. And you can see that your first homework assignments will be due on Friday of the first week. We have our first journal assignment due on Saturday, and your next set of homework assignments will be due Monday the following week, etc. So I highly suggest that you print this out and use this as a planning guide for you as you get ready for your semester. Okay, so that is our syllabus and our schedule and some basic information about our course. In our next part of the orientation, we will take a look at Canvas, our course management system. See you then.